Percent problems finding parts of totals. Let's look at this interesting historical scene. This is a reenactment of the Civil War where the southern and northern states in America between 1861 and 1865 fought against each other. Gettysburg is in Pennsylvania, 30 miles south of the state capital of Harrisburg and 9 miles north of the border of Maryland, which historically is known as the Mason-Dixon line and divided the North from the South. This is the flag for the North, the Union flag, and this is the flag for the South. In July of 1863, at the Battle of Gettysburg, 165,000 soldiers fought one another for 3 days. Of these soldiers, about 31% were either wounded, captured, or killed. It was the costliest battle of the Civil War. It was during that war, in 1863, that President Abraham Lincoln signed the Declaration of Independence, making all slaves free. The question: how many soldiers were either wounded, captured, or killed during the Battle of Gettysburg? Let's figure this out. In this battle between the North and the South, they had 165,000 soldiers, and 31% were either wounded, captured, or killed. Now, can you imagine that number? 31%? That's close to 33%, which is 1/3. So that means that there were 3 soldiers here. One of the 3 would be either wounded, captured, or killed. It was a slaughter that happened in that battle. And that's the way these armies used to fight. They just get together and just have a free-for-all. And the question is, how many soldiers were wounded, captured, or killed during the Battle of Gettysburg? And so what we have to do is multiply, and that's that chart again. Part over percent times total. And so we're just going to cover this up because we're not interested in the part. We want to know the percentage of that total. And so what we have to do then in the calculator is multiply 165,000. Now don't just put 2 zeros in because that's 16,500. You have to add another 0. Now remember, in working with a calculator, you must put in the right numbers to get the right answers. Now they're excellent servants here, these calculators, but it still relies on the human being putting in the right numbers. And then we multiply that times 31%, and that equals 51,150 soldiers were either wounded, captured, or killed in the Battle of Gettysburg.
Please pause the video now and complete the problems in your workflow. When finished, press play, and we'll continue with the next lesson.